mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
How about that for this defense on the first drive? You want to come out, create some momentum, create some energy, create a negative play. They do just that. They force the INT. Not only that, got a little bit of return on it, little icing on the sundae to go with it. Great start for this defense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Throws to the tight end. Quick completion on the out. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Looking for a man. It's Lacy. He's got it on the run. They found a way to get him the run, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Looking for the goal line. And he goes out of bounds short of the marker. I don't think he got close.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their... Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick screen to the speedster outline. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time.
Turning it off! He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab inside the 30. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eaten.
Next going for the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. gone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Looking downfield, it's Lacy. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this.
Intercepted. Got room on the return. The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Penn State.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. Pocket breaking down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab.
He said change his number.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy.
He didn't say none of that.
Near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to barrel in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
A long way to go for this offense. To the air, it's Lacy. Rushes on him. And he's going to go down at the 1.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Time to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed. And you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's 1st down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
That's a really nice looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, 1st down here. Back to throw, it's Lacy. Deep shot for the end zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This time it's complete. Inside the 15, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it down the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on 1st down.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Lacy. Pressure coming. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide-out level noise. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going downfield for the big play. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Man, that is just what this offense needed. The quarterback already has a couple turnovers, throwing the ball to the other team. This ball, 50-50 ball, somebody needed to make a play to spark this offense, and the receiver does it. Nice catch, nice job after the catch, and this offense has some momentum now.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Clark. Trying to escape and get it himself. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He might want another play. Going right to work up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Big tight end makes the grab. First down still
aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Martin. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his...
He's got it inside the 15. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Nittany Lions are threatening on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Butler. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Clark. Oh, and he wants to throw it. Makes the catch down the right side. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's first and 10 from the 40. Now they'll run it on the toss. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Lacey. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice game. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Down to the 16-yard line, it's first and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had 2 guys near that ball.
Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. And the Nittany Lions buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Texas. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Right on the money. At the 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. He'll pull it down and run. And a nice pickup on the line. It gets down to avoid contact.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on second down. Bringing the heat. Breaks into the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Clark. Flushed out of the pocket. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Lacy. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And they get a sack there from the linebacker position. There you have it. Linebacker U. This is Penn State defense as we know it. LeVar Arrington, Micah Parsons, Navarro Bowman, Sean Lee. Every year it seems like they're pumping another dude into the NFL, and this guy has a chance to be the next one.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Wow. I don't love that throw by the QB, man. It's not a good idea to lob the football anywhere in the middle of the field because it gives defenders an opportunity to rally to the ball and knock it away.
Wants to throw. It's Alford. Looking left. Can't connect on his first throw.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. 3rd down, and you almost
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the...
Trying to take it back. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example.
Wide open space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Looking to pass. It's Alford. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now on the option. The give to the tailback. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's White. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got him where you wanted him. You backed him up on 3rd down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop him. They give up the 1st down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
Quickly out to the tight end. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be good.
That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
Finding open areas. He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. The defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Listen, the defense gave up a couple of yards, but they're happy to give that up because they know the clock is still ticking. They're trying to bleed this thing. If you want to throw it over the middle of the field inbounds, they'll give that to you all day.
Just keep slinging it. Got him downfield. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Texas! And here they come, almost all the way back.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might.
Yeah, a minute. I got a minute 57 left.
For the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends
Texas
the lead.
be on that weird shit.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Straight Wildcat. And if it's not Wildcat, he's receiver usering and just running weird routes and shit.
Something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the
Huh?
20.
He didn't do that shit to you? Yes? Oh.
Line and the Wildcat going to give him a different look.
Look at this.
Direct snap.
Wouldn't let me jam him.
Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted
Oh,
to
he
it.
over here?
Made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play.
Because every time I don't use a guard him, he beats the corner off the line of scrimmage.
Showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field.
You don't think I did that? That he brought us the opposite direction of my safety.
Now you scare him. Now you make him drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
That's my fault too?
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line.
Man, fuck out of here.
Threatening on 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Dropping back. It's Alford. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's...
That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
About
And
time.
man, we've seen explosive offensive
What'd you say?
all game long. Here we are late in an obvious passing
I don't know.
trying to get
Shit.
thing close. The big INT finally
That's what I said. Let me check.
makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense.
Oh, he acting like a bad bitch today. He got his location off.
Situation, you know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Nah, never mind. He at the airport. Um, training right now.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
That nigga's in the military.
Really nice at this point in the game. If you can lean on your run
Yeah, that
game,
nigga's in the
you have the
military.
lead,
Well,
you've got the
he's in
ball late in the
reserves,
game,
but
you can shoot
he got
that
to do
field
like
goal.
a certain amount of training
Sometimes
every
you make
month.
that defense have a little bit of panic.
Fires to the right.
Say,
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Good timing on the quick out. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to
you talk
move
about
the
rap
chains
artists,
forward for the rest
the
of the
worst
way.
ones. Rap artists be cooking
And
for
now
me.
the Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game spot.
And they just keep
As long
piling
as they
on.
got Cutter, I'm
As we've
cool.
seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Alford. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They're still firing away even with this lead. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.